Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stood at the doorway and knew I'd rather be drunk with you. I'd rather be drunk, but I'm
Hey Internet, Dracofunk here, and welcome back to our 100 subscriber special. This is where I'm driving this Rover train from the North Pole to the South Pole. And today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a night drive. And I haven't really done a lot of night driving, mainly because I have a few photovoltaic panels on here that I think helps recharge the batteries a little bit, and running the lights, kind of makes it die faster, and it's also dark and hard to see at night, so I haven't done a lot of night driving. But let's do something different, So we are currently heading kind of a little bit northwest right now. The target I have is our little scouting plane, piloted by J. Lee Kerman. Right now we have Kenny and Surdrid and Dracofunky. Also in the Rover train that you can't see is Ed Steve, Kohaku, and Dr. Orgnag. And, this is episode 24, so, it's been a fair amount of driving, and I'm still going strong. I think I made the North Pole in 20 episodes. I wish we were a little closer, but we're not. But that's okay, because we are strong with conviction that we are going to make it as swiftly as possible. And sad news, if you've recently seen the last episode of the Reusable Space Program Season 2, we unfortunately lost Ross Boss Kerman. Her plane spun out of control upon landing, and I was not able to recover it. She ejected over the ocean and parachuted down, but unfortunately we could not recover her quickly enough. So it should have come out just before this episode, was the memorial to Ross Boss. So if you haven't done so, go watch that video just shortly. I'm surprised in all of this I've only lost 3 Kerbals. But we are still traveling out through the solar system. We are currently in the process of working on the Duna system. We've had I think we are we are sending, it's really hard because sometimes where this episode occurs and where the Reusable Space Program occur are in different timelines. Not 100%, but I'm many episodes ahead for the reusable space program, but we're in the process of colonizing the Duna system, and we are getting that infrastructure set up. I'm going to be sending a surface base to Duna, and my goal is to land it next to the canyon. There are really two canyons on Duna, and I should probably put a base on both of them. I also want to put some bases on the poles. So the South Pole and North Pole of Duna. And maybe, I'll tell you what, 250 subscribers, I will drive from the North Pole of Duna to the South Pole. That's what I'll do. I'm condemning myself to another year of driving. So, this video, what am I doing? I'm still just driving. Although I am using quite a bit of electricity. I'm about a third of the way, and I've used 2/3 of my electricity. So this is not, it's not good. So I'll have to deal with that here in a little bit. And the terrain here, occasionally I start to go down a hill and I have to be careful. But now in the distance, I know it's really dark to see, but that mountain range that we need to go around is very visible on the left-hand side of the screen. The aircraft is kind of behind that. And the reason I can't head directly towards it is it would take me through the mountain, although I'm getting close to where I can start heading towards it. Also, I'm getting close to the bottom of my electricity. And I gotta stop saying "and" so much. But the journey continues in the dark through the night. We have now gone past 1,000 units of electricity, and well, I will be running out of electricity. It's going to happen. So now I'm going to play the coasting game for as long as I can. And I did it again. Play the coasting game for as long as I can and try and get up all of these hills. Because I am going kind of uphill. Let's see. So I will have to stop there just for a second because I'm running out of momentum trying to get above this hill. And I'm gonna have to stop again. hovering over the parking brake button. So we'll just stop here and let our electricity come up. As you can see how far we are away from the scouting aircraft there. It's hard to see the terrain in the dark. Go a little bit further, and I have to hit the parking brake or I'll start going backwards. I actually did start going backwards a little bit right there. Turn all the lights off just so we can charge a little bit faster. I think once I can get over this hill, I can probably start coasting a little bit. And now I'm kind of over the hill. There's still a little bit, but for the most part, I'm going down now. And going down, I can coast a lot longer, and the RTGs can help keep up with my electricity usage. So I'm just going to have to be a little bit cautious for the rest of this episode. And I'm coming up to another hill. I really want to build up speed going down, but I also have to be careful about whether because I can't just push the throttle going down the hill and then coast up the hill and hope for the best, because if I hit something going too fast, I could bottom out the craft and break something, which is what caused the accident last time. I was going too fast and I bottomed out and broke the front of the front of the Rover train off. So I was around 800 meters above sea level. Now we're down to 500. And that's how I'm able to actually, my electric charge is going up for the most part. I'm also able to start kind of heading more towards the scouting aircraft now, like on a direct line, because I'm pretty much, the mountain is to my left of me, so I'm not in danger of going through it. I'm making careful adjustments to my course based on what the terrain looks like. And we're almost back to 1,000 units, but we're also down to 300 above sea level, but we're kind of going up again. So, I saw the other day SpaceX finally did their first test with their new water deluge system. So hopefully the next time Starship launches, it will not obliterate the launch pad beneath them. Personally, I think that that is not going to be enough, and that the steel cooling plates and the water deluge system is going to also be destroyed. Ooh, nice big hill. I would love for me to be wrong. I just think that the orbital launch mount is too small, and there needs to be more room beneath it, plus a steel cooling plate, plus a water deluge system, plus a flame trench. I don't know if the flame diverter is going to be enough. I am just afraid that the mistake has already been made with designing the OLM, and when they try and launch it, it's just going to blow everything away. And we'll be back where we started. But speaking of back where we started, well, not back where we started, but we've come up on just about an hour of driving during this night drive. And again, this has been our 100 subscriber special, and our ultimate goal is to make it to the South Pole. And I don't know if I'm going to make it, but we're going to try. But hey, check out our other videos. Check out the reusable space program. We're in season 2. We are continuing our journey to set up Duna as its own sustainable system with mining and space stations and eventually surface bases and even rovers and probably the Rover train. And watch our commentaries. If you haven't watched The Guy with Secret Kung Fu, go watch that. The video's in our video, so you can just watch it on here, all in one place. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.